Hey everyone, welcome back to a new Wizard101 test room video. So last night we had an update to test room, which I was looking through the update notes kind of before it came out, and the one thing that stood out for me with all the new additions, I mean there's not like new additions, most of it's just like patching bosses and stuff, but the one thing that stood out was they were adding the Mirage World Map. So the first thing when it came back was I checked and I saw the caravan. I'm like, okay, they got some doodles, you know, they added that in. I don't know if the other places have doodles yet too, but they'll probably get those eventually. And then I zoomed out and there's no Mirage World Map yet. So that was kind of disappointing, especially since they said they were going to add it. I don't know what happened, but guess we'll be seeing that later on in the test room, I'm hoping, because this is something that I really want to see, just so you can get the full picture of Mirage, you know, see every area, how it connects to everything. And that's, I don't know, like when the Chrysalis world map came out, I thought that was really cool because it connects, you know, Starfall Sea to everything. So I don't know, we'll see when that happens. But among other things, we have the patches to some of the boss fights. They fixed the Baron issues with the, I don't know, the mini not spawning. They said it was a multiplayer issue, but I had that happen in my solo video where I was doing the pure strategy. It still had issues, so hopefully they fix that. I would have to test it, but I didn't test that one. I did test the Scorpion fight though. That was right after the patch came out. That was the first thing that I went and checked, and it seems like that fight is pretty much the same. I thought they were going to make it harder because they say they adjusted it, so I was like, okay, maybe they're going to make it a little more difficult. To me, it seemed like it was the same thing, so not sure what they changed with that. They also said they changed Ali Baboon. I don't know what they would change about that one. I didn't really notice anything about that fight, but you know, they're going to change things here and there because it's test room. And the other thing that I thought was pretty big that isn't in the test room notes that they changed was the crafting. Now you guys remember when I crafted the legendary sword and it took 25 antique chests. There were issues early on with these reagents because basically whenever you collect something, these antiques in the world, you get a random item that's like antique chalice, chest, whatever. And I had 7 antique chests. The reagents for these craftable recipes said that you needed antique chests, but for the sword they counted anything. Any of the antiques that you got would have counted, but for the statue they only counted the antique chests. So they changed this to antiquity. And I'm not really sure how it's counting that I have 75, but I'm just gonna go with it because I don't have 75 of these total. I have like, I don't know, probably 30 of them, maybe a little more than that. So I'm not sure how they're getting that number, but you know what, it's fine. They changed that for the statue, which we're going to be crafting today, and then they also changed it for the, wait, that's the wrong button. Let's go to the wands. They also changed it for this, so it requires 25 antiquity each. And these antiquity you can just collect around Mirage. They're like little glimmering reagents that you can see on the ground. So with the new antiquity reagent that they introduced, they have it in the reagent shop for this NPC. And we saw in the past that he sold the turmeric, and now he sells antiquity. The only thing about this is he sells it for 475,000 gold for each one. So I'm not really sure what's up with that. You can't even buy more. There's not even a buy more option. You can only buy one of them. So that's probably an issue. They're going to have to fix that. I don't think that they would be 475k for that. The other thing is he sells housing items and he sells a big gold pile for 75 or 475k. So I don't know if that's an issue with that, but you can buy gold piles that are really expensive too, just to show off your wealth and fortune in your house. And what was the other thing? There was something with the, oh yeah, the treasure hunter. So the 2 badges, they basically showed in the test notes how to get them, and what you do is you sell your reagents. Well, I can't sell them in this. Go to reagent shop and you can sell your reagents to this guy and they will count towards the badge for getting these. If you sell 50, you get archaeologist. If you sell probably like 75 or 100 or something like that, you'll get treasure hunter, maybe more, I'm not sure. But that's basically what that's going with those badges, so that's how you get them, which we didn't know before. I don't know if anyone figured that out, but they basically told us in the test run notes how to get those. I'm not sure if you sell the reagents, if it counts as you having less antiquity. Let's just try it. Let's sell an antique teapot to him. Let's sell like 2 of them. You only get 2 gold per each. Yeah, he only gives you 2 gold per each one. It's kind of cheap. Okay, so we had 75. Let's see how much we have now. 75, 72 now. Wow, so it does go down. I'm not sure. That's how it works right now. They could change it, but we're going to go and craft that Ione statue, which I wasn't able to craft earlier because it was hard to get 25 of the antique chests. So we need to go to the Arcanum. That's the absolute wrong button. Okay, we're back to the legendary crafting station in the Arcanum, and we're crafting the Ione statue, which I'm glad we can finally craft it because they made it a little easier to get the right reagent. I mean, I had everything else besides the antiquity, so now they changed that, so it's easier to get. You can now craft your scholar, Arcanum scholar / teacher. So you can have a statue of that, you can put it in your Arcanum room. So we're gonna go do that. The other thing that I wanted to check out before we finish off this video is the Xander craftable staff. They said they changed that to look better. I will be crafting that on Live Realm, but I do want to go look at it just to see. Where is my legendary sword? They didn't change that, but that's just what it looks like. Pretty cool. Not something that I would stitch, but well, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. I don't really like the two-handed weapons, what they look like. But the Xander staff, that one looks really cool, so I probably will be using that on my Life Wizard. Okay, so we've got the Ione Virga statue. We're going to just put it in the middle of the room. Right there. What is she doing? She looks like... What do you even... Is she dancing? She looks like she's like dancing. I don't know. Does she have some kind of weapon that she holds in the when she's in her room? I don't remember. I'm not sure if she does. I don't know. It looks kind of weird. But yeah, that's what the statues look like. Can you click on them? You can't even click on them. Dang it. I thought the statue would be a little more interactive. That'd be cool if you could like click on it and they would like glow or something. But yeah, you know, just a casual picture of my Arcanum scholar in my dorm room, you know, Arcanum dorm room, basically. Arcanum apartment. So, yeah, you know, nothing weird about that. But the one thing that I haven't really covered in Test Realm has been the castle magic feature, and I'm planning on doing that eventually, but I might wait. I'm not sure if I'm going to wait until Live Realm to do it or not. The first time that I have a look at it will probably be in a video where I do the tutorial and try to learn as much as I can about it, because people have said it's a little complicated, but I think the tutorial helps a little bit, so we'll check that out at some point. Should I just put my weapon in here too? Well, that's the wrong button. Let's just put this here too. So now we've got 2 of these, legendary weapon, no Mirage housing items yet. Alright, that looks good. So let's go check out the Xander staff just to see if it changed anything before we wrap up this video. I'm excited to craft that on my Life Wizard in Live Realm though, because I just think it's one of the better looking staffs. I thought it looked fine before, but if they changed it, then I'm even more excited to get it. Oh no, it's not from Xander. Sorry Xander, didn't mean to disturb you. It's not from Xander, it's from the fire guy. And fire's over here. Because he gives all the recipes for this. I'm gonna... Woo! Sorry about that, Ignis. Did I scare you too? I just scared Xander. Okay, recipe shop. We've got... Let's just look through all of them if they changed. I don't think they did. This one apparently wasn't 100% accuracy on the Mega Inferno. I can't even see that. It's so small. Is it 100? Mega Infernos. That looks like 95% to me. They say in the test room notes that this staff is... I cannot see that though. It's so small. I think it's 95% though, because it doesn't... The shadow cars that it gives is 100. I can see that, but the other one looks 95. So, did they really do what they said they were going to do in these update notes? I don't know. Let's see what the Xander staff looks like. Oh yeah, it has like a little... What is that, a fairy? Man, I really wish I could buy this. Wait, can I make it? No, even if I made it though, you can't equip it because you have to be Life Wizard. Can you... Wait, you can transfer it. Oh, but I don't have enough antiquity because I just used all of it. No, I didn't. The antiquity is messed up. Because I had 75, and when we made the statue, I only should have used 25 of it. So I should have plenty more, but I don't. I only have 5 out of 25. So, I could make this, because you can just buy Rebirth, you can just buy these. I would need Antiquity. But we don't really need to. I'll just save it for when we do make it on my Life Wizard. Looks like it's some little like dragonfly kind of thing flying around it. So a little more animation, a little more effect going on with that. Which, I mean, this one has a lot of effect. The other ones, this one they could have made a little better. What if it had like skulls flying around it or something, not just, you know. I mean, I guess it looks like Kisma's Curse a little bit, but I don't think that spell's the greatest. And then the bow, this one's pretty plain too. Like, I can't believe they... That one's kind of cool because it's got a torch on both sides. I can't believe they go from like this one really cool, this one pretty cool, to like just a plain bow. This one even looks a little better than those. I mean, the storm one looks alright, but definitely the best ones are Ice, Life, and the fire one doesn't look bad. I know it's just a plain torch, but it's on both sides, so it looks a little better. I'd like to see how that one would cast. Maybe it's the same thing. But yeah, that's enough looking at that. So I'm not sure what happened with some of these update notes, but other things did get changed that I was looking forward to. The crafting, I'm sure they will update it more as we go along with this test run, but I'm glad that we got the statue crafted, and then we had a look at some of the legendary weapons. So I'm excited for the life one. It looks great. And then the fire one, I don't know. I guess they didn't actually update it, but that's fine. So that's going to do it for this. Just a little update on some of the things that were changed in Test Realm. Crafting that statue and having a look at some of the new crafting reagent. I mean, it's basically the same crafting reagent, but they just kind of combined it. So we'll see if they change it further. But that's going to do it for this video. Leave a like if you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time.